What is it about ninjas that makes them so cool? Whether in Japan or the West, ninjutsu is a staple of visual culture. While real ninjas were originally silent assassins, movie ninjas are cinematic creatures full of flashy tricks and flamboyant moves. More importantly, movie ninjas don't have to be Japanese, allowing for the rise of the great white ninjas. Bruce Lee and Jackie Chan had already ignited the martial arts craze in world cinema. But the big problem was these movies required real martial artists to be the heroes. But these martial artists were not always bankable stars. This is where the concept of the white ninjas came in. Canon Films saw the ninja face covering and realized that they could cast a recognizable American or European actor as a ninja, and during the action scenes swap him out with a martial artist dressed in the same outfit. As an experiment, they cast cult legend and the original Django, Franco Nero, as a mercenary ninja expert, and thought that they now had a movie with both a star and competent martial arts. The problem was that the other actors were still horrible, and the 40-year-old Franco Nero, unaware that he was cast only for his name value, insisted on doing many of the fight scenes himself. This defeated the purpose of the entire film, and as predicted, the movie became a hodgepodge of laughable acting and amateur martial arts.
Hey, you forgot something.
But this was the 80s, so not surprisingly, even though the movie was terrible, it did fantastic business at the box office, leading to the ninja craze in American cinema. The rise of Caucasian ninjas was not a Hollywood strategy or even a Japanese one. Yes, Enter the Ninja was an American film, but the real wave of white ninja movies came from Hong Kong cinema. Director Godfrey Ho knew that he could make copycat ninja films and sell them to the American market as one of their own movies. So he went to Chungking Mansion, a giant apartment complex that was a gathering place for Americans and Europeans. Despite the area's shady reputation, Godfrey Ho approached every white person he saw there and offered them roles in his films. After all, the Hong Kong stuntmen would do all the real work. Many of these people accepted it just to have fun. They were paid as little as $50 for the films, but given their acting chops, even that might have been overpaying them.
Boss, the girl's finished.
Is it clean?
Not quite, boss. A problem.
What?
She posted the evidence.
You fool! To whom?
As with any movie trend, this led the industry into crazier waters. And eventually these movies were populated not just by ninjas, but by vampires, zombies, terrorists, wizards, and even robots. In addition, Godfrey Ho employed a cut and paste filmmaking style. This meant that he would buy unreleased movies from elsewhere and then insert his ninja scenes into that plot, regardless of whether it made any sense or not. Scenes would have no connection to each other, but he would still sell them as one singular movie. The biggest casualty of Godfrey's greed was American martial artist and actor Richard Harrison.
There's only one way to prove my innocence.
Once a B-movie star, he was Sergio Leone's first choice to play the man with no name, but he recommended his friend Clint Eastwood instead. By the 1980s, he had been relegated to making almost zero-budget Filipino films. Because of his slight resemblance to Franco Nero, Godfrey signed him up for about 3 movies, but shot as much footage of him as he could and then spammed that footage without Harrison's approval throughout a dozen terrible films. Harrison's reputation tanked even further and he retired from movies forever, disgusted and humiliated. Now that Hong Kong cinema had made the white ninja acceptable, Hollywood followed suit with their own white ninja franchises. While the movie craze didn't last forever, it has since segued into comics, mangas and TV shows, where the once maligned great white ninjas now live on as a billion-dollar franchise.